Hello again, Ricardo. Colin back here, Kelowna Power Sports. I know we were talking on the phone and you're interested in some GSAs. I'm going to get to that for sure. But before I do, I wanted to really enlighten you about this one GS I have in stock, because this is, I think, the best deal I have in the building. There's a fantastic value built right in this motorcycle. And if you don't need 600 kilometers range per tank, there's lots of reasons to stick with the GS versus a GSA. Val's behind the camera again. He's going to swing on in. This bike is basically perfect. So unlike the last one we were looking at, this one hasn't been dropped in the dirt. It's perfectly clean. There's just a hair over 1,600 kilometers on it. But more importantly, the build on this bike is considerably more full and feature rich. This bike has pretty much every available feature that BMW is going to offer on one of these guys right now. And again, the big ticket lately, and I'm just going to get right into one feature specifically, just because it's kind of unique in the industry and it really kind of defines why this bike in this generation is so popular and unique. I'm going to power the bike up. I'm actually going to start it. But what I want Val to do is take a few steps back, and he is going to get a good look at the bike, and I'm going to demonstrate to you the adaptive ride height on this motorcycle, because people are loving it. It's a fantastic way to do things, and again, very user-friendly stuff. So I'm just going to confirm that I've got the setting in the right place, and now I'm going to push the rear end up. I'm going to raise the bike by, there you go. So the rear lifted first, front second, and now I'm going to force it down and down. The beauty of that feature is it buys us about an inch of effective ride height. There's an automatic setting that'll let this drop as you come to a stop, lift up as you accelerate away. So again, it's going to be very confidence inspiring when you're off pavement, sometimes in the gravel and it's uneven. You want to be able to get your feet down, even in traffic, wherever you might be. It's a wonderful feature. Now that said, this motorcycle has all the other great stuff. Some of the neat things, again, I'm not going to do a whole brochure with you, but some of the notable features are the adaptive cruise control. So again, like a fine automobile, this will maintain pace with the cars in front of you, and you have the ability to tailor its behavior to suit your needs. Conversely, we have rear-facing radar on this motorcycle, and it will alert you that somebody's in your blind spot via a flashing light in the mirror. I've powered the bike back up, and Val's going to zoom in on our display a little bit just to get a good look. Again, you should be familiar with this stuff. The best interface in the business, easy access, menus, and system changes anytime we like. One thing that's different about this bike than yours is going to be the burger button here, and that is going to actuate this rocker switch. Now we can choose what we want it. So for the moment, I'm going to go to windscreen, for example. And now, unlike the previous generation bike, we have an automatic windscreen. This bike has wonderful power delivery, fantastic torque, the beautiful torque you're used to, but more of it. The other great thing about this motorcycle relative to the bike you're on now, it's a much lighter handling with a much sportier turn-in, and again, it's making quite a bit more power if you put the revs into it. I'm going to give you a spec sheet and go a little deeper into this, but I just want to give you kind of a snapshot of this bike because I really like it, and I think it would make a wonderful, wonderful product for what it is I think you're doing on. So I'm going to send you this video. We're going to talk at 3:30 today so I can get some more details about your trade-in. We can Facebook back and forth all day long if you've got the time. So I'll send you some links, I send you this video, and we're going to go from there. Thanks again, Ricardo.